Hey there. Obamacare enrollment period for 2023 is officially upon us, and you might be wondering if Obamacare is something that will work for you, how to get enrolled, when to get enrolled, why it's important. That is exactly what we are going to be talking about today. My name is Jo Hutchison. I am with Founders Life and Health. We are based here in beautiful St. Louis, Missouri, but my team and I work with clients all over the United States to help them with their health insurance choices and Medicare choices. So, as I said, today we're going to be talking about Obamacare. The Obamacare enrollment period just started today, November 1st of 2022. And we're going to talk a little bit about how it works, why you might be interested in a plan, what you would need to know to get enrolled. Let me mention first that if you are watching this video and open enrollment has already passed, that's fine. There are lots of opportunities to still enroll in Obamacare or ACA or Marketplace, which is all the same kind of coverage. There are lots of opportunities after open enrollment to still get enrolled, and we will talk a little bit about those opportunities here in just a minute. Let's start with the what. So, what is Obamacare? I'm not going to go too far into detail on that. I think most people know what Obamacare is, also called ACA or marketplace coverage. I will put a link to a video right above here that goes over all the pros and cons of Obamacare, kind of digs a little bit deeper into all of that. So, definitely, if you have time, give that video a watch. That will give you a little bit more background. What about who? Who is Obamacare for? So typically, Obamacare is going to, this is just kind of like an umbrella statement, it's going to be for anybody that pays for their health insurance themselves. So it could be, you could be an independent contractor, you could be maybe retiring early, you could maybe work for an employer that doesn't offer healthcare. They might even reimburse you for some healthcare, which is pretty common. So it's going to be for somebody that has to pay for the healthcare on their own. Something important to talk about here is some of the changes in Obamacare and why Obamacare might actually be a better option for you if you had looked at it in the past and it was too expensive, why some of that has changed. And the main reason for that is the American Rescue Plan Act. That was originally it was something that Congress came out with in March of 2021 to help with recovery from the coronavirus. And what it did was it increased the amount of subsidies that can be offered to people that are applying for Obamacare. It increased basically the income level to 400% over the poverty level for the area that you're in. So that's a lot of jargon just to say that basically it made it a lot more affordable for everybody in the country, depending on your income. The really exciting part is that in late summer of this year, those subsidies were extended through the end of 2025. So we were kind of on the fence for a little while trying to figure out if the subsidies were going to end at the end of this year. And they did not. They extended them to the end of 2025. So Obamacare, ACA, Marketplace Care is all going to be a lot more affordable for everybody, at least for the next 3 years, which is great. So why is Obamacare an attractive option as far as health insurance goes? The main reason really for me is that they cover pre-existing conditions. So I talk to clients all day long that have anything from, just recovering from a knee surgery all the way to a history of cancer, heart attack, or stroke. So it's with an Obamacare plan, you will not be denied coverage and your rates will not be higher because you have a pre-existing condition. So for a lot of people, that is huge. The other thing that's really great about Obamacare is that all preventative medicine is covered. So if you're looking at mammograms, colonoscopies, those kinds of things, any kind of just annual physical, that's all going to be covered 100%, which is fantastic. And something else I really like about Obamacare is that they cover mental health services and maternity care. So you will have mental health coverage under an Obamacare plan, which is, I think, for a lot of people, really important. So those are really the main reasons why Obamacare can be a great option for people. There are obviously other options for people that pay for their own health insurance, but Obamacare is going to be absolutely the most comprehensive. Another reason why Obamacare is kind of exciting right now is Coming up for 2023, there are a lot more carriers that are entering the marketplace for Obamacare. So we're seeing some of the bigger companies like Aetna and United Healthcare have expanded the areas that their Obamacare plans are going to be available in, which is great. So that means when you're logging in to find an Obamacare plan, you have a lot more options. Just regular, looking at some of the options just in this area alone, even 3 or 4 years ago, were about half as many than what we're going to have for 2023. So more options for lower monthly premiums and lower deductibles, which is great. It's great for the consumer. So when do you enroll in Obamacare? Well, right now is open enrollment. Today is November 1st, 2022. And open enrollment is going to go here in Missouri. It'll go to January 15th, and several other states, mostly till January 15th. It depends on where you live, but for the most part, you can expect you can use open enrollment all the way through January 15th. You may want to check your area and just make sure that you've got that long. Some may be a little bit shorter, but we are currently in open enrollment. You don't need to have a qualifying event to enroll right now. Anybody can enroll, and those plans will start on January 1st of 2023. There are lots of other opportunities to enroll in an Obamacare plan outside of the open enrollment period. And that could be from you could have moved into a different zip code or different county. Maybe you got married, maybe you got divorced, maybe you had a baby. Any of those kind of life-changing events would put you in a special enrollment period and allow you to enroll. You could have lost coverage. Maybe you quit your job, maybe you got fired from a job, maybe you decided to retire early. Any of those events would qualify for a special enrollment period. So if you have questions about whether or not you are in a special enrollment period, reach out to a healthcare advisor like myself or somebody in your area that can answer those questions for you. But any of those opportunities would be you would be able to enroll in Obamacare outside of the open enrollment period. Last but not least, how do you enroll in Obamacare? Well, there are a couple ways to go about that. One, you can log onto the marketplace yourself and put all your information in, see what kind of subsidies you qualify for, and then you can shop the marketplace for the plans that are available in your area. You can also reach out to a health insurance broker like myself or somebody in your area. Our services are free of charge to the consumer. We are paid by the carriers, so we can help you sort through all of the details, look at all the plans that are available, and help you figure out which plans your current doctors will take, and help find plans that have the lowest cost and the lowest deductible. So that is also an option. If you have any other questions at all, please feel free to reach out to myself or my team at Founders Life and Health. You can check out our website, which I will link below. You can call, text, or email anytime, and we're happy to answer your questions and help walk you through the process of enrolling in an ACA, Obamacare plan, or Medicare, whatever your needs are. And thank you so much for watching.